Yeah, hello. What up, everybody? Happy second stream of the day. How's it going? How's your evening going now? What's this? There we go. What up, AC Falcon? What up, Tempest? What up, Nexus? Corpse Hunter? Orion? S-Rasp? Argo? Ray? Dank Memer, Big Mark, how it be? What up, Gabriel? What up, H-Paz? Blue Expo. As you can see, I've succeeded in leveling up my beautiful Ishtar. So we can proceed with the event. My Ishtar's been helping you farm? Nice. Shion in the house! What it do? What up, Oni? What up, Shion? Are you home from work? You know, I don't know what the story behind Rin is, but her personality after her third ascension is definitely different. Why Ishtar look like cotton candy? Just ate dinner? Nice. Me too. Shang Yu reminds me of Grievous for some reason. Must be the arms. What up, Rich? What's in the can? This is Red Bull coconut, which is actually very delicious. If you have not had Red Bull coconut, you must do yourself a favor. Go get some. It's fucking great. I don't even like regular Red Bull, but Red Bull coconut, I fuck with. I posted what I ate in the food porn channel. Ooh, let me see. Let me see. Oh, that does look good. You had some soup. All I had was some Papa John's. What up, ultimatum? Is it kind of like pina colada? Yeah, it's like very sweet pina colada-y almost. What up, Sarah? Red Bull has a bunch of different flavors all of a sudden, but I only fuck with coconut. The rest are just meh. They range from bad to meh, but coconut is legit. Yes, Ishtar does have some great animations for her sprites. I was actually conflicted about which one to use, but I decided for the third sprite because I think her animations are best there. The title crawl. Just got my first Bond 10 Carnel 1 minute into the stream. Nice, congrats. Do you think that soccer is going to be part of Saber Wars 3? I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. I hope MHX is part of Saber Wars, or MHX Alter. Hey, what up, Power Mega? Meatball, veggie, and sliced avocado soup with lime juice squeezed in and chopped jalapenos. That sounds so delicious. Yes, there will be a Saber Wars rerun in NA. I think... Was it next year or the year after? I think it's next year. What is Ishtar's kit? Oh my god, all the buffs. Her first skill is a... Actually, I have her page open. Let's see. Her first skill increases her own attack by 20% and the party's attack by 30%. So the 30% charisma for the party and the 20% attack buff for herself. And it grants everyone charm debuff immunity. Her second skill gives her NP damage up by 20%, gives her invincibility for 1 hit, and she can change her own card type, her NP type, from Quick, Arts, and Buster. So she can be any NP card she wants. And her third skill is a 50% NP charge, that also has an 80% chance to increase her arts, quick, or buster card effectiveness by 20%. So all the skills. But most importantly, being able to change your NP type is pretty damn good. Space Ishtar greater than Merlin. No, but what it does mean is that she can be used with all the supports. You can use her with Tamamo, you can use her with Scotty, and you can use her with Merlin. So you can make some pretty badass combinations. I haven't tried out Ishtar personally yet. I literally just got her to level 90, and I leveled up her skills to 6. Hey, what up, youth? Unfortunately, I only got Jane up to 49 before I ran out of money. What's Jane's skills? Her first skill is just like an enemy attack down, which is kind of weak. It's like 10%. Her second skill is really good. It's like a vampirism that also... what's her second skill? It's... Jane's second skill increases her own attack. It reduces all enemies' NP gauge by 1. And it charges the party's NP by 10%. It also has an 80% chance to increase everyone's attack by 20%. And then her third skill is just busted nonsense, where it gives, if you have 50 crit stars, it gives an ally, any ally you want, evasion for 1 turn, invincibility pierce, charges their NP gauge by 20%, critical damage up for 3 turns, success rate up, and star absorption up. Or buff success rate up. So her third skill is just fucking crazy. Yes, I leveled my skills to 666. What up, Dark Cross? I'm doing good. Is Avenger with different ascensions having personality change going to be a running theme now? It was a running theme for foreigners. I guess it's an Avenger thing now, too. Oh no, I just looked up Jane. She's so fucking cute. Oh, Xion. Watch her animations. They're adorable. Calamity Jane History is named in the top 10 outlaws in the Wild West. Good thing this is the Nasuverse, where she'll be the top outlaw. Did you know you can get a Crave crate at White Castle? That's 100 burgers. Yep, that was we did that once in college. We bought 100 burgers from White Castle. Didn't even get through half of them. There's no reason why you would need 100 White Castle cheeseburgers ever, unless you're like a party of 50 people or like 30 people or something. No reason. You're not gonna finish them. There was like 8 of us, and we didn't get through half of them. Yugioh. Halloween party. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna also be doing a Halloween stream tomorrow. We'll be playing The Glass Staircase, which is like an old... It's not an old game. It's new, but it's modeled like an old PS1 era horror game, like the original Resident Evil or Silent Hill. So I'm going to play that tomorrow. I'll try to do it on Twitch and YouTube, like a dual stream. Just got Jane. Hey, congrats. Yes, the puppet combo game. Am I going to dress up for Halloween? We'll see. We'll see. Should one complain for not getting a specific 5-star when they've gotten 9 SSRs within a month? I'd say no. Take your 9 SSRs and cash out. Hey, there's our mystic code. Reading around and found some theory that Mosh and Gudao are a metaphor for Nasu and Takeuchi, and that's why Mosh has Cockplex EX. I don't know what the new mystic code does, actually. I heard it was like attack up and crit up or something. It doesn't seem too crazy. Hey, what up, J Money? Are you also going to stream Code Vein on Friday? I will stream whatever wins the Patreon poll tomorrow on Friday, and it most likely will be Code Vein because Code Vein has won for like the past 4 weeks in a row. So yes, most likely we'll stream Code Vein on Friday. So it's a week of streaming, and then Saturday we had the karaoke stream. So tomorrow we're playing Glass Staircase for Halloween. Friday will be the Patreon stream, so it'll probably be Code Vein. And Saturday will be the karaoke stream, so fucking tons of streaming this week. I think her new skill buff is just a straight up attack buff, like 20% attack buff or something. It's an NP up, heal, and evade, and I think crit up. Okay. Hey look, here's that check, so we can use her new skill right now. Have I played the Outer Worlds? No, but I really want to. I'm actually going to buy it. I'm going to buy it either this weekend or next week. I haven't decided yet, but I really want to play it. I've been dying for like a Fallout New Vegas like experience for so long. I can really get into like role-playing my character and everything. I feel like I'm the one who probably uses the Mage Association Mystic Code. Is that the one where it lets you swap cards? Hey, what up, Geely? Konbanwa. Why do you even bother with that poll? You know that Code Vein will win unless you put a new game with even more waifus in the running. It's formalities at this point. You never know. Maybe there'll be some kind of sudden shift in the tone of the patrons, and they'll demand something else. I even put Indivisible. I put Indivisible up on the stream on the poll last week, and that didn't win. I was like, shit, man. I thought that would have a chance at least. It was a new game. Gotta pack up, flying to glorious Nippon in a few hours. Anything or anywhere I should go? I haven't gone to Japan, but I'd say go to Akihabara. Go to a few places. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. What up, Meme Master? Everyone else can just take these. Out in front. Take this. You take this. Bunyan, you take this. There, replace you with an archer. We can go double Ishtar. That seems fun. Hey, what up, Salem Saber? How are the new servants? Calamity Jane is really, really good. Like, really, really strong for a 4-star. Another top-tier 4-star archer. And, I'm still in the testing period with Ishtar, but she also seems pretty good. At least above average. At least above average. She has a lot of really fun applications and new things that she does. Nope, no welfare. Shame on you. Hey, 666 is better than like 90% of my servants. Actually, we can NP right now. So let me see. Let's see how this works. Like if I were to, for example, do this. Right. There's all the buffs. And let's just change it to a Buster NP. So now I got my Buster NP. So now my NP is a Buster. And it stays like that for 3 turns. Okay. Hey, what up, cute Mawile? Someone apparently got a turn 3 method for Ishtar. I saw a couple of turn 3 methods for Ishtar. Or 3 turn methods. I saw one with plug suit and one without plug suit. Oh, that NP. I love that fucking NP. Let's see how much damage her extra attack does. Her extra attack did almost 50,000 damage. It did like 42,000 damage. Almost. About 42,000 damage. From her extra card. Jesus Christ. Her NP gives her extra card plus 100% attack. You should try using different Mystic Code for each mission, either here or in Salem when it comes out in NA. I might do it for Salem, because we do need a gimmick for Salem. Let me actually see what her NP gain looks like. 17% NP charge. NP gain is about average. Yeah, this ascension for Rin is very calm. She's like more robotic. Something interesting I noticed. Hey, now she's bot 5. The arts and quick versions of her NP have a higher damage modifier. Yes, they it's whatever the modifier is for that NP. So for Buster, it's 300%. Arts is 450, and quick is 600. The gimmick is having level 50 servants with all level 1 skills. Feel bad for Evil Dragon because he's a Rin fan. Is he not going to roll for Ishtar? And try out that new Mystic Code too. Let's talk about Ishtar for... Did I level up my Gil skills? No, I did not. Nobody look at that. 111 Gil. Space Ishtar seems above average. I haven't gotten a full assessment of her yet. I think Jane is the real winner on this gacha in terms of gameplay. Jane looks incredibly strong with her 3rd skill. He loves Rin faces and 02. Rip. Hey, what up, Rich? Honda! Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. So I do anything but quick, just for the purposes of like doing a chain or something. Like if you want to do like a Buster, like cause she only has 1 quick card in her deck. So if you had 2 Buster cards, you could do like a Buster Brave Chain. And you would do arts if you want to loop. Yeah, she does crazy amounts of damage. Saber's right. Anyone know if we're getting the 30 Saint Quartz tonight? Is it tonight? I thought it was like next week. Where's the famous Soberoni narration? Unfortunately, the narration does not extend into JP. We'd be here all night. We'd be here all night on like 1 cutscene for me trying to translate everything. Is Aerial Drive any good on Mordred? Yes. It is. Even though she doesn't have a 50% NP charge, it is very good on her. Not as good as it would be on someone like Ishtar, but... What skill buff do you think was most impactful for a servant? Hawkeye for Emiya. What else? Beowulf's crit buff was very impactful. Dante's NP interlude was very impactful. That wasn't a skill buff though. Yeah, we reached the milestone yesterday, but I forgot how long the campaign goes for. It's insane how fast we reached that campaign goal, by the way. Like, we reached it immediately. Gimmick for Salem should be only servants with divinity or only servants with B rank or higher agility. The thing about Salem is there aren't that many fights in Salem, so I think we can go a little bit hard with the restrictions in terms of the gimmick. But the thing to keep in mind is the Abigail fight is a bitch. Like, that fight I need to use Melt for, otherwise we're fucking dying. Male servants only. I could just keep myself as arts and do an arts chain right now. Let's try it. Probably not the best use. I should have saved that. No, I saved this. Alright, it's fine. And I don't think I'm a good servant, though. No, of course not. You gonna do some most of this weekend? No, this weekend is the karaoke stream, so I'm not sure what we're doing. Maybe more of this. Or the Halloween event. Maybe the Halloween. Well, we'll probably do the Halloween event in NA. Why is Abby's fight so hard? It's just annoying because she keeps reviving herself. And as a foreigner, you need an alter ego to deal any real damage to her. God, that was a lot of damage. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. For neutral damage, that was a fucking lot of damage. I haven't seen Evil Dragon upload a new video to let us know if he's rolling for Avenger Win. Does he play JP? I finished almost today and it's so good. 10 out of 10 compared to the previous OR chapters. It's usually cited as the best chapter story-wise. So that does not surprise me. How does the karaoke stream work? Basically what happens is we drink a lot, so we're gonna get drunk. And we'll get drunk throughout the stream. Like, we start somewhat sober and then we get way drunk like halfway through. But basically, you guys go on the Discord and you start posting links to songs that you want us to sing. And we play the songs and we sing and drink while farming. And you get to watch us fuck up horribly as we get more and more drunk and start not knowing what we're doing in the game anymore. He plays JP. Maybe he'll do a rolling stream later. Keep in mind, she has 100% damage bonus, but she's still good. Oh right, yeah, she does have that 100% damage bonus from the event. Are you ready to karaoke when I come in? Yes! Yes! Although this karaoke stream is going to be for Drew's birthday, so maybe he'll be super drunk, hopefully. I'm going to try to get him super drunk. Alright, I forgot this is missions. You've yet to sing Beastcock. We sing Beastcock literally every single karaoke stream. No, I haven't got any CE drops in Halloween 3. Ginger is so fucked up trying to finish Shimosa in time. Listen, my timeline is to be done with Shimosa before January. Even with the 100% damage up, Space Ishtar's extra does 25k, which is still a lot. Yeah, it is. It's like an insane amount of damage. What the fuck? Rin's dad is a mission keeper. You had to work him in somehow, I guess. What's in the shop, anyway? Abigail is the next 5-star, yes. You want to go hard with the gimmick, then only free-to-play servants and welfares. That is a possible gimmick. I thought you were planning to finish Shimosa before Salem. I never said that. I said before January. And I want to finish Salem before Lost Belt 1. Whose costume is that in the shop? That's MHX's. It's for Mysterious Heroine Z. The white MHX from the original Saber Wars. Craft essences. What the fuck are these? Mirrors. I need mirrors. I need arrowheads. I need cores. I need bullets. Archer pieces. And that's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, this event is another Shiki type of event. It has missions. Jane looks like a Dojin beat. That stomach looks ripe for a womb tattoo. I'm sure there's tons of people on it already. As we speak. Oni's always like NA. Always behind. There's 8 Saturdays or so left in the year. And you're gonna lose 3 Saturdays to 2 karaoke streams in Anime NYC. So 5 Saturdays. That's plenty of time. 5 Saturdays. We're on chapter 5 already. We got this. We got this. It would have been on chapter 6 if the first stream we didn't keep crashing every 5 seconds. Should I want to use a Jane, but I'll wait till we fight Sabers. That's not even have a blast with Jane. Wait, does Mosh on the Star Wars theme? I don't know. Let's find out after we finish this fight. Should probably throw Arcturia back here for the bonuses. I'll keep you. I hardly ever get to use Karna. And let's go with you. Yeah. Yeah, that works. How many quartz are you putting on Aresh? Hopefully, I probably have like 400 sing quartz. I have like a pool of 4, 8, 12. Not 400 Saint quartz, I think. I'm gonna split 400 Saint quartz for Abby, 400 Saint quartz for Hokusai, and 400 Saint quartz for Arash. So hopefully that works out. If you're saying the last cutscene of Shimosa will take a whole stream by itself. Don't worry, 4 streams is plenty. That was the first ever doujin. Back in ancient times, we had Neanderthals carving doujins into the cave walls. There was probably like a buffalo and another Neanderthal. It's probably bestiality. In the end, after everything is done, there's literally a couple of story-only arrows just because F you. I'm looking forward to Drew's suffering and my suffering, reading through all the story arrows. You liar. We all know your budget for Abigail is yes. Have you heard of Toho Sniper? Yeah, I go on his streams. I'm actually a mod on his channel, technically. I was on his... Jesus Christ, we're gonna die. I was on his stream a couple days ago, actually. Fuck, I'm gonna die here. We could die and just come back with kaleidoscopes and fuck everyone up. Or did she actually drain my NP? Why do you do so much fucking damage? Just got here from a chef's Q&A stream. What's up? What up, Steven? I think we can pull this off. But just in case... six health, just like her skills. Oh shit, you're right. Sorry, Mosh. You're gonna die here. I meant to ask you, have you seen the one random MILF Chloe Dojin that popped up? Yeah, I did see that, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I skipped it, because that is not what I signed up for. Hey, Q Mawile, congrats! Cheers! Water cheers! Sorry, Mosh, but you did your job. Rest now, Kohai. Kaldia Gurus, what's up? You got her too! Congrats! Cheers to you. Water cheers. Also, I have to remind you, I bought us all kazoo. Sorry for the kazoo stream, you promised. Let's do it. Kazoo stream when you get here. Did the Matrix get an animation update? I feel like she did, but I don't remember. How long are you streaming tonight, by the way? I'll be able to use the stream as a catalyst at midnight for Enki. Depends on what time zone you're on. I'm gonna be streaming for like another 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Why does this Ishtar seem like more like a goddess than the original? I think this Ishtar is actually competent. Am I sick yet? No. I feel like I should have not given you that catalyst today so I could have saved some luck for myself. Why don't you just roll right now? Download JP and roll. Maybe you'll get hurt. Don't worry, Tempest. If Kadia Guru streams after me, you can always jump on his stream and he'll give you his luck. He's also an incredible catalyst. I can vouch for Misaki. He is a super amazing catalyst. Does anyone have a Jane I can use? 'Cause I want to show off Jane, but mine is not leveled. No, friends, do not fail me. I need a Jane. Hey, what up, Jeffrey Chen? I'm doing great. How are you? Well, this is Jane right here, 888. Let's use you. Let's use the guest servant. Just to test out Jane, and we'll pair her with... Actually would love a good star generator here. My Tristan was leveled, I would use him. Let's just go with... Fuck, I don't have a good star generator that would fit in this team. You could just go with Jack, I guess. Give it Jack 2030. Or fuck it, let's go with you. How much would someone have to donate to get you to use Spartacus in your front lines for every fight in all the Lost Belts as they come out on NA? That's a good question. I feel like it wouldn't be tough to do. We just wouldn't win anything. He would just be killed off immediately. Use Atlanta with the maximum broken kaleidoscope. MP gives you 60 plus stars. That is true. Is Mech Atlanta leveled though? And then I'm triggering everybody by not using the filters. She is. Alright, so let's do that. Let us do that. Give me all the stars, cat. There'll be 1 week of GSSR on New Year's, right? Yes. Well, there's the GSSR, and then there's the daily raid ups with a new SSR, limited SSR every day. Just I got tired of being bullied, so she became an Avenger. Makes sense. Makes sense with the lore. Flexing on that K-scopes. I still need one more K-scope, and I can have my third max limit broken K-scope. And I can have a whole front line of K-scopes. Of maximum broken K-scopes. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, I gotta change my mystic code to the new one. Lest I forget. Oh, come on, really? Ironically, well, I could just use the skill on myself. So let's use the skill on myself and see how this works. That's a lot of buffs. Yup, it is. Do you have Caster Scotty in JP account? Yes, I do. I actually do have a Scotty. This is Calamity Jane, the new 4-star. And we get to see our Noble Phantasm. Perfect. Yeah, she's really, really good. She's actually really, really, really good. I'm loving her. Her MP gain is also low-key superb, yes. It also helps that she crits a lot because of the buffs that she has. Yep, Space Ishtar can change her NP type, card type. So she's everything you need. Which form is your favorite? I haven't seen her other ascensions, actually. Who's better between her and Ishtar? I mean, if you were to compare them straight up, the better value, like, at their rarities, I think that Jane is better in terms of being she's more of an elite 4-star than Ishtar is of an elite 5-star. Ishtar is interesting, though. She can do a lot of really interesting things, and I think she's above average for a 5-star. Like, she's still really good, and she's fucking does a shit ton of damage. Even outside of this event, she does a shit ton of damage. But I'm not so sure she's like... I don't know, I still gotta test with her. Jane is just broken. Run Lanta, Jack, and Mozart. Well, we could run like Mozart and just like swap him in. So if you ever found a way to get old welfares, how do you think they would do it? Well, they let you rerun events, so they probably do that. Like if you go to the Rare Mana Prism shop, you can buy the Prison Tower event to rerun it on your own time. So they're probably going to introduce old events for you to buy with Rare Mana Prisms, and that's how you'll get the event servants. When they'll do that, I don't know. Probably next anniversary or something. Or maybe for New Year's, they'll roll out like, here, you can do the original Gouda Gouda event now. Yeah, she does replace Dante's if you don't have, or she can be used like a Dante's for farming comps. I like her flexibility though. Like with Dante's, it's just Scotty. With Ishtar, you can do the Nero Bride situation. They said Dante's event was special since it had story implications. I guess, but the fact that feature is there makes me think that they're gonna use it for other events as well. You know what their percentage changes when you change your NP type? It follows, it's 300% for Buster, 450 for Arts, and 600 for Quick. Yeah, they do. Thoughts on a Jane plus Asteria team? That'd be a pretty dope team. Only as a Dolphin, should I roll for Hime even though I have Cleo and King Hassan? I wouldn't say... Nah, I'd say save for Christmas and New Year's, or if you're rolling for Lost Bout, or for Lost Bout, for EOR4. Definitely save for New Year's or Christmas. Hime will be back on Raid Up for Valentine's Day with Semiramis, and she'll be on Raid Up for the rerun of Halloween. Plus, she's permanent, so she's always going to spook you. Hey, what up, True Mediator? Thank you. Bless you, Razor Ninja. I'm using yours. Your NP5 broken. Ishtar or Jane. I'm gonna keep everything else the same. Yes. Put Abigail here. I'll put Hokusai. I'll put Hokusai here. Here we go. I will say that the more I use her, the more she's growing on me, Ishtar. Like, the more I'm seeing her practical applications. Did you watch Soul Sniper's new video about the Fate Zero rerun C video? No, did he, The Fate Zero rerun? That's like almost a year away, isn't it? I'm gonna hold on to that NP for the third wave. Finally got Ishtar. Congrats! Semiramis is not permanent. She's a limited. You would think she's a permanent with how much I've rolled her, but she is a limited. What's the story behind Avenger Ishtar? No idea. I do not know. I will say that her third ascension is, personality-wise, is very different. So it's probably something like another god possessed her or something. One of those situations. Let's do this. Give her a little extra damage. So she can change the typing of her NP, yep, to any of the card types. There's a Fake Stay Night board game. Oh yeah, weren't they working on a board game? I remember hearing something about that. What's your favorite event from a gameplay and story perspective? From a gameplay perspective... Well, from a story perspective, it's CCC. From a gameplay perspective, I would have to go with... Trying to remove nostalgia from it, it'd probably be... either Apocrypha... As much as I hate that event, it's probably either Apocrypha just because of the rewards it gives you so much fucking QP. Or, you know, I really loved the gameplay of Setsubon. I just hated how long it went. But I liked that gameplay element that it had, the mechanic. Let's give this to you. You'll just kill him right away anyway. So it doesn't really make a difference. she's so good. Jane is so good. Maybe it's Ishtar possessing extra Rin. I was thinking that she did look like extra Rin. Oh yeah, Summer 4 also had a lot of TP. By the way, do MHX is strengthening when you get the chance. MHX does the most damage of any assassin excluding special advantage. So she does more than Wu now. I have to actually level my MHX. I have not leveled her or used her ever, so I'm gonna have to do that. I just got her recently. I think I got her in the anniversary GSSR. Can this Rin beat Goku? It is Galaxy mode Rin, so maybe. Alright, so what mission do I actually have to do to unlock stuff? The only thing I don't like about mission quests is doing them in Japanese can be annoying because I have no idea what I'm doing. This was this one 25 of a the doll type enemies. I think the only mission I can do is this one, right? I guess these. Alright, we just keep repeating this mission then. Summer BB is infinite from Sonic Forces because of her NP. Razor Ninja, I need your Jane again. I can read Moon Runes slightly. Like, usually I can read stuff like simple manga, maybe some easier light novels. But a lot of the Nasuverse stuff is over my head because it's so chuny-ish and it uses a lot of weird kanji and wordplay and stuff. I heard that Overlord is a great anime. Can I get confirmation? I haven't watched it yet. The first season is great. Unfortunately, the later two seasons never really live up to the first season, but it is definitely worth a watch. First season is great. The other two seasons, I'd say, are still good. Hopefully, it's getting a fourth season, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully it lives up to the first season. Who's your favorite character from Overlord? Mine is Evil Eye. I also love Evil Eye, but my favorite character is Shoutier. Always with the Shoutier. ReZero Season 2 coming 2020. Yes. You know, I did not know that there was a Madoka anime apparently coming out next season. The mobile game is coming out with an anime. Yes, I have seen Isekai Quartet also getting a second season. Good man, Shoutier. Man of culture, yes. We must appreciate Shoutier. Okay, I'm out. I'm gonna peace out and watch Overlord. Alright, Ultimatum. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Enjoy. How did I know your favorite character was gonna be Shoutier? I mean, once you've gotten to know me a little bit, it isn't hard to find out what my favorite characters are at any given time. in any given series. There are too many isekai this season. Funnily enough, there are, but a lot of them are good. I was just binge watching. Well, binge. I was only 4 episodes out, but I was watching the isekai. I want to be reincarnated as an average person or whatever with average powers. That was really fun. I'm enjoying that show. The Cautious Hero is hilarious. What other isekai are out this season? I think it was the only 2 I'm watching. Can't wait for the Albedo, Rem, and Raphtalia trio of unrequited love. I don't remember Guilty Crown. I remember it just being like, I watched Guilty Crown after, like, I finished Code Geass, so I was kind of like, this is a Code Geass ripoff type of situation. But I don't remember having any strong feelings either way for Guilty. I remember the girl being super cute. And that's the extent of my love for Guilty Crown. So your favorite character from ReZero is Bayako, right? If only Rem didn't exist, it would be. Lion Move, thank you for subscribing. Oh yeah, the soundtrack was really good. I remember that. I remember the soundtrack. Hey, what up, Toronto King? I'm loving Space Ishtar. Yeah, I can finish that mission if we run this event one more time, or this quest. Let's run it one more time. Finish that mission that we were doing. Jane is so good. Why are you lagging on my end? Try refreshing. Holy shit, well, she does have 100% power up for this event. And she is NP5. So keep that in mind. But yeah, otherwise, it's still a hell of a lot of damage, even with the 100% buff. Considering that she had no buffs on her. She had no buffs on her besides her own. So that is still a lot of damage. Can you please... Yo, you think an NP doesn't crash my phone as soon as I press the button? No. That's their thing. Every NP has to be more resource heavy than the last. Otherwise, they're not doing their job. What kind of servants should I use to make Shuten work on a free-to-play team? Art servants, like Uriel. She usually works if she's like a semi-support. So like Uriel, Robin Hood work. Any kind of really strong offensive art servants work well with Shuten. Karna reminds me of Ragnar from Blaze Blue because of his hair. He does look a little bit like Ragnar. Next fight starts a 3D NP. Oh yeah, and Robin Hood especially because of the poison stacking and Serenity. Poison memes. Of course I missed a quick buff. I just want to see how much damage you do. What's that? I have not watched Kaminari. No, not yet. Kama or King-san? Kama. Kama out damages him by a lot. What's the worst ending to an anime that you have watched? For me, it's Sword no Otonoshi. I feel like there's an answer to that question. I'm just not remembering what the anime is now. I feel like a lot of anime for me just end on a really poor note. A lot of anime don't know how to end well. School Days had no. School Days ending was perfect. I'm sorry. School Days had a literal perfect ending. I will fight you all on that one. How long am I going to be streaming for? I'm going till like 11:30, so probably another hour and a half. The whole anime was a mess. It was a beautiful mess. It was a perfect mess. It was beautiful. It was like a train wreck that was unfolding in the most artistic way possible. And it was so great. You know, I said last week that the Osama game was like the room of anime. I take that back. School Days is the room of anime because it's so stupid and so just broken and bad that it's just actually incredible. it's a low-key masterpiece. It was so bad it was good. Oh yeah, I remember Sword no Oto. Yeah, that did also have a really shitty, weird ending. Typically, bad endings for me are any show that goes from that does like a really crazy tone shift, from being like one thing, like if it's a comedy and then it suddenly becomes, you know, some kind of oh no, the world's gonna end, or oh no, we're gonna die. Like it suddenly becomes a drama out of nowhere. I hate shows that do that. Oh wait, can I buy? Why can't I buy these? Yep, I got Calamity Jane. She's not leveled though, so we're using Calamity Janes from our friends list. If you do end up doing a free-to-play and welfare servants only for Salem, what servants will you use? Do you have any 1, 2, or 3-star servants leveled? I do have a lot of them leveled, actually. Primarily, I'd stick to Robin Hood and Uriel. Those would definitely be my top go-to servants. Mosh, free-to-play servants, Nobu, Rider Kentoki. Basically all the OP ones. I'll be using all the OP 3 stars, and I think I have Hans leveled too, so we can use Hans. I never watched Darling in the Franxx. Also, what up, Mark? Well, I never finished. No, did I even start Darling? I think I saw like 3 episodes of Darling in the Franxx, and I was like, okay, that's right. I'm not gonna finish the show. And then I heard that, or I said I was gonna binge watch the show, and then I heard that it fell off a cliff. And I was like, all right, well, that's one less show I have to watch then. What about Steins Gate? No, Steins Gate was fine because it was a mystery from the beginning. Like the original Steins Gate. I was not a big fan of Steins Gate 0. What about Dragon Maid? I thought it was mostly comedy with small bits of seriousness. I think that handled it well. It's hard for a comedy anime to actually handle drama well, but in that case, it did a fine job of it. For example, like my favorite anime of all time is Clannad. Clannad is expert at you know, handling drama and comedy. Like, the first season is nothing but swapping back and forth between heavy drama and heavy comedy, and it does it perfectly. So you can do it, it's just really hard to do. Have you ever heard of Sonic Forces? Yes. Yeah, Space Ishtar does look a lot like Zero too. Holy shit, someone else's favorite anime, whose favorite anime is Clannad? I feel like a lot of people have their favorite anime is Clannad. Wait, who do I want to give this buff to? I think I want to give it to myself, or do I want to give it to... Let's give it to you. And then we can have you NP. Okay, I love Clannad, so I forgive your shit opinion on school days. Thank you. Have you ever heard of the game Devotion? If we're in for a glass staircase, which will go down in 24 hours, I would recommend you play it for Halloween. I've not heard of Devotion, no. You know, part of the reason trying to friends right now is production. Yeah, you told me about them pulling people from Darling in the Franxx and Promised Neverland to work on FGO. Fine, they look alike except for their chest. No, I remember what the worst anime ending is, and you know what? If you guys have ever seen this anime, it's a bit old, but you will automatically agree with me if you've ever seen the show. The anime with the worst ending of all time. Oh wait, is the stream dying? I'm getting like a red. Great, stream dying. Up, I'm back. It's red. I'm back. Am I dying? Yeah, it says it's dying on YouTube. Fine to me. Alright, well, YouTube is like a rainbow. It's going between green, yellow, and red for me. Anyway, the anime with the worst ending is Mahoromatic. Mahoromatic's ending was the all-time... And it was a Gainax anime, so you know it had a shitty ending. Same people who did Panty and Stocking. Mahoromatic's ending was fucking atrocious. Atrociously bad. It was the way to ruin a series 101. And if you haven't seen Mahoromatic, go watch Mahoromatic and watch a show, I think it was like 2 or 3 seasons long. That you want to talk about a show that suddenly goes from being a comedy, an ecchi harem comedy, to utter garbage about everyone dying. Imagine Panty and Stocking's ending, but if Panty and Stocking was like 50 episodes long and had more character development, and then suddenly it went from a comedy to, oh, main character's dead. Don't get me started on Gainax. Yeah, see, Kalyaguru's knows. Musaki knows the horror. The utter sheer insanity. Should I use this? Does this give me invincibility for one hit? It's 100% add Minecraft to the poll for Friday. Under that clearly best game of all time. There was an anime about the guy who dressed as a Super Sentai actually becoming some group. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. By the way, you're gonna get fucked up in this one. You know who I am. We got this. What level are my skills? 8. We got this! We could do 212,000 damage, right? Kind of? Maybe? Hey, what up, Brainless? It's going well here. How's it going with you? Yo, I have no idea how to play Minecraft, so if you want to see me play Minecraft, I'd be doing the worst. I have no idea how. Minecraft is way ahead of my time. And we win. You were saying, chat, about me getting fucked up. Not even touched. Perfect victory. Flawless victory. Don't at me. Billy is a nobody. What are your thoughts on everyone being pissed that this event happened? People are pissed because Halloween got canceled, that GSSR was. You know, I was really pissed that Halloween got canceled and we weren't getting a welfare. And I was even more pissed that we didn't get MHX Alter. But I do have to say, now that I'm actually playing the event, I'm loving the servants. I love Jane and I love Ishtar. And the event itself looks pretty fun. So I can't complain. Yeah, play Minecraft. It's really fun to watch someone learning to play the game. Maybe we'll do that for one stream. I'll leave it as an option or something for the patrons. And I can see what the phenomenon known as Minecraft is all about. Let me see this. Play Tetris. Nope. You know how bad I am at puzzles. Why would you subject me to Tetris? Raven, thanks for subscribing. When's Neat's next raid up? Christmas, Valentine's for but it's a shared raid up with Semiramis. So if you want her to have a solo raid up, it's gonna be next Halloween. I don't get it. Why do they not do Halloween event for JP this year? I have no idea. I honestly don't know why they just felt like skipping Halloween. I thought they were gonna make this event Halloween themed, like it's Saber Wars, but maybe make it somewhat spooky or Halloweeny, but I guess not. I just realized that Nasu did a Saber Wars event for Star Wars Episode 7 and Episode 9, but not Episode 8, so he must have hated Episode 8 as much as the rest of us. Do you play the games of the DMC saga? Yes, actually, I have to finish DMC 5. We started playing it on Twitch, and I never got to finish it, so you should probably do that at some point. Play No Man's Sky. Okay. I did hear it got better, though. Why do harem series tend to have retarded MCs? The only ones are... Because... I don't know. I feel like a lot of harem series are very low effort. You do have a few good harems. But harem series in general tend to just be like, here's tits and ass. Don't ask questions. Do you have any servant interludes to do in the campaign? I have a lot of servant interludes to do. What are these? Are these just like craft essence? Yeah, these are just craft essence buffing things. Alright, I don't want these. Experience cards. Don't follow anyone saying for you to play RL Craft. It's basically Minecraft, but in Dark Souls on steroids difficulty. To be fair, we started a lot of games on Twitch. Yeah, we did. And we'll finish one of them one of these days. One in Kidu Nana, and then Casco from this banner in NA tonight. If I roll 120 quartz, do you think I'll get at least one realistically? You should get a 4-star with 120 quartz. So I'd say it's a fair possibility. I don't know what the exact odds are, but I'd probably say at least 50%. We need an assassin. Alright, let's do this. We'll keep Jane. And we'll throw in... Jack with Seaside Luxury. If I can find it. Seaside... Well, Seaside Luxury. Should be, here it is. Have you heard about your GCO's accomplishment of getting nipples on jump? No. How did he do it? Hey, what up, Razor? What are you linking me to? Yugioh? Oh, don't worry, Needy Rex. The reason why I was so hesitant to say that is because when Lakshmi was on Raid Up in JP, it took me 1,200 Sane Quartz to get her. I got NP5 Jinako before I got Lakshmi. What's my favorite DMC character minus Virgil? Shit, I was gonna say Virgil. Probably Dante. I think Dante's a pretty excellent main character. Especially DMC 1 Dante. I also, you know, I have the, I did like that DMC remake that they did. Like, it got a lot of shit for the redesign of Dante, which was stupid. I hated the redesign, but as a game itself, the game was pretty good. The gameplay was really good. And I did like the satire it did. Like, other than the Dante redesign, if they had just kept Dante alone, it would have been a good game. Oh god, don't remind me about Scum's Wish. Please don't. That was a whole thing on the podcast. Whole traumatic series of events. What do you do if LV7 common enemies are all Gajuna? I will proceed to use Hokusai. Do a quick chain. They made nipples out of bubble tea. Nice. Thoughts on Space Ishtar's kit after using her? Really, really good. Really, really good. Very versatile. Can be used in a lot of teams, a lot of different supports. She works with pretty much any support because she can change her NP type. So I think overall she's just an excellent servant. Same with Calamity Jane. I was not a Calamity Jane fan at all until just now. Until I actually got to see her skills and stuff. Dante in name only. I like Dino. Speaking of the podcast, is it coming out tonight? Yes, it is. Right after this stream. I actually meant to put it out last night, but I just fucking collapsed on my bed as soon as I got home and fell asleep. So yeah, it'll be out after the stream. I just gotta make some minor edits and post it. Why do you live with 1000 HP? Calamity Jane is Kongo from Contact Collection. That explains a lot. 'Cause I like Kongo. What the fuck was this mission? Is this a video cassette recorder? Or VHS? Mark, did you not get them with your rolls? What happened to your luck? Who's a male character you would use if you could only choose for Moe? Astolfo. Fuck, Astolfo doesn't count. Dayon. Dayon, and who's the really beautiful Saber that also looks female that I forget the name of all the time? From Lost Belt 3. It's recording for the next stop. No, there's a Journey to the West show on Netflix. Alright, I know you only typically roll for waifus, but how much money would you spend if Seto Kaiba as a servant NP would be screw the rules ahead money? I'd probably roll like crazy if there was a Yu-Gi-Oh collab and Kaiba was like the 5-star or something, so probably as much as I rolled for Ishtar, probably like the 600 quartz. Yes, Long Ling. Ikitosen was a very good 1 season long anime. Ikitosen was a great 1 season long anime, and then it had other seasons, and then the rest of it was kind of like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ikitosen? Speaking of which, I have to watch the OVAs. The OVAs are out for... I can't believe they're still making Ikitosen stuff. But there's like a new series of OVAs. You're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. Still the sickest burn in any kid show. It's not bad. It's only friendly and a good way to introduce kids to the myth. It's called New Legends of Monkey. See, Millhouse, I thought you were talking about Ikki Tosin for a second. I'm like, whoa, you're gonna watch Ikki Tosin with kids? New Legends of Monkey. I might check it out. I was looking for something to watch on Netflix. Opinions like Killing Bites. I liked it. I hope it gets a season 2. It was absurd and stupid, and I like ecchi battle shows. It's one of my biggest weaknesses. I loved Freezing. I love any ecchi show that has combat. I love Queen's Blade. I love what else is the ecchi show that has a lot of fighting in it? Pretty much any ecchi show that has fucking hot chicks fighting each other is something I'm gonna watch. You made me spit out my soup. Yes, I have seen Dragon Ball Super. Still waiting for the next installment of whatever the next season is going to be called. Tenjo Tenge, that was also really great. Although it kind of was not as good as the manga. It was a good kind of sort of isekai. There's a recent trend of harem protagonists that actually do the deed. I have heard a few of those. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's a lot darker, especially in the Japanese version. 4Kids kind of censored a lot of that stuff. Otome Isekai greater than the regular side, I will die on that. Hot girls fight, like as in make-out fight? If it comes to that, I am fine with it. What do I need? Oh, fuck, there's a Lancer here. Let's bring a Hokusai. Sorry, Jane. Actually, we'll leave you there. And we'll use Hokusai with Dive into Blue. Take this off you. Gosh, she's at luxury. We'll throw a Mordred in here with Kaleidoscope. They don't make as much ecchi fighting shows as they used to. It's sad. That Zodiac Battle Royale, that was Garbo. Wait, the one that was like the same guy who did Monogatari, I think, did that one? Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not a kid's anime. Beginning was, yeah, it was a lot darker, but 4Kids made it. Like 4Kids does, they tried to sanitize it all for children. God, look at card captors. Look how much they butchered card caps. If you haven't seen a video on like how the translation, or I guess the localization of card captors went, or Card Captor Sakura, watch it. They totally gutted that show, and they tried to like remake the show from the ground up. It's hilarious. Card Captors and Card Captor Sakura, two completely different shows. 4Kids completely fucked with so many shows. Like, I think there was a part in Card Captor Sakura, or like Card Captors, where they literally skipped like 30 episodes just so they could introduce Lee earlier, because it was like, this is supposed to be a show for guys. So we're just going to skip like 30 episodes just so we can introduce this character so that boys can have someone to relate to in the show. Poor kid, glad you're dead. You'll fuck shows up no more. Imagine if 4Kids was still around fucking licensing stuff. The one thing I will give 4Kids credit for is they made the best openings to show, and you cannot dispute the fact that they made amazing openings. Whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh, whether it's Pokemon, 4Kids did Pokemon, right? Or even One Piece. I don't give a shit about One Piece. I will forever remember the 4Kids One Piece opening. To the day I'm dead, I'm gonna hear Geigo, Geigo, in my fucking head. I will be on my deathbed with the fucking cords coming out of my arm, and the last thing I will remember as my grandkids are weeping over my body is, "Don't give it up, Nami!" Those gonna be my final words. 4Kids and their iconic music. One Piece is the trash that should die. Sure. You don't even want to know how good Brazilian openings were in the golden days of dubbing. Oh, guess it's a quick buff then. Yeah, Sonic X opening was also really good. I don't remember the GT opening actually. Fun fact, I saw Dragon Ball as a series in the reverse order. I first saw Dragon Ball GT when I was really young, because I went to an art class. Like, I took an extracurricular art class after school, and we used to study animation, like anime, and the first thing that they showed us was Dragon Ball GT. And so I watched Dragon Ball GT first, then I saw Dragon Ball Z because it started airing on Toonami. Then I saw Dragon Ball much later. Oh yeah, them censoring out everyone having cigarettes is also great. No! Altera hates Jane, confirmed. Kama's the Dormammu of FGO because she does chaotic flame with her ascension. And don't forget the rock donut. You got these jelly donuts. Like, at that point, it's just localizing to the point where it's absurd. We can't. Children won't know what a rice ball is. We have to. First off, those two things aren't even comparable. Like, in what world is a rice ball equal to a jelly donut? Like, rice balls, you can have a snack. You got those as lunch. Like, what do you have for lunch? Oh, some jelly donut or some rice balls. You can't be at lunch and be like, I just got some jelly donuts for lunch. What kind of fat ass are you? Here's 4 jelly donuts for lunch. At least be like, here's a ham sandwich or something. I'll never forget that Mankey episode from Pokemon. And of course Altera's here. It's space. They have time to add Altera, but not MHX Alter. I want a jelly donut. I wish there was a Dunkin' Donuts near me. There used to be, but it closed down. I will always remember 4Kids censoring tit sizes. Did they censor tit sizes too? Did they lower chest of certain characters? Take Chronicles. Abby. Fuck it, let's have a whole front line of... I'll throw my Abby in here. My ultra strong Abby. I'll give her... What do I usually give Abby? Do I give her this? Arts, Buster, and 50% recharge. And just give her that. Yeah, let's do that. I have never heard of Donut King. I've only heard of Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts and Tim Hortons. May from Pokemon, Alexis from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Really? That's petty. They even changed the swimsuits. Hey, what up, Generally Concerned? Oh, I remember Shaman King. Funny enough, I don't think I ever watched it. It's not one of the shows I actually actively watched. I didn't watch much of the shows that were on Fox. I was more of a kids WB. Jackie Chan Adventures. There was a lot of great shows on WB. Stupid ass ghost. You're a fucking drain. If you actually try to describe the anime plot, it sounds really weird. Yeah, the best donuts because there's a good amount of frosting on top. You can find one in Florida. Next time I'm in Florida, which actually should be sometime next year. Cubics! I remember Cubics. I remember the toy that we got in McDonald's or whatever. Can't say I remember much of the actual series. Did I watch Shinzo? Sounds familiar, but no. I'm gonna do arts because I want. And see, this is why Ishtar is great, because now I can do an arts chain and give Hokusai some buffs, or charge. Perfect flexibility. Static Shock was amazing. I love Static Shock. Static Shock still gets the short end of the straw. I wish he was... Like, he's a really good superhero. I feel like he would be more relevant now than even when he was around in the old days. They need to do a Static Shock revival. Only when's gonna be the next Twitch karaoke stream? I'll make sure to hear it. It's Saturday. This Saturday. This is gonna be for Drew's birthday. Fucking Spartacus, straight. I did not hear about a live action Mega Man. What? I did see Kirby right back at you, yes. Not in its entirety, because that was on Fox, but yeah, I remember watching Ultimate Muscle and Kirby on a few occasions. Although I hated Ultimate Muscle. My cousin used to love it. Reboot was my shit, yes, I loved Reboot. I think I do remember the Spectacular Spider-Man. There was a lot of Spider-Man shows, though, so I gotta remember if that's what I'm thinking of. I remember Spider-Man Unlimited. Fighting Foodons. Oh my god, that I barely remember. I remember hearing that name. I got a super nostalgia bomb the other day. Somebody was talking about fucking Chalk Zone. I'm like, oh my god, Chalk Zone! X-Men is legit one of the best cartoons of all time. That X-Men series is amazing. Monster Rancher. Monster Rancher was fun. I remember I had the game, the PlayStation game. Phineas and Ferb was a little bit... I was too old. It was past my time. But I have seen a few episodes of it with like my cousins and stuff. Like my little cousins. What was this? I was around when like the Proud Family was like probably the most prominent Disney show when I was young. Proud Family and That's So Raven. I do remember Chaotix, yes. Oni, stop showing our age. I'm so old. I don't remember Lunatics Unleashed. I remember Angry Beavers. I remember Cat Dog. Did you ever watch Bobby's World? No, but I remember hearing about that show. It sounds familiar. The Wild Thornberries, I remember. I hated that show too. Two shows I hated were The Wild Thornberries and Rocket Power. I remember hating like every show I was indifferent towards, but those two shows I actively hated. I used to watch The Wild Thornberries too. I hated it, but it was like whenever it was on, it was like the only thing that was on. So I'd be like, fuck, I have no choice but to watch The Wild Thornberries. Kablam was oh my god, Kablam. Oh. Kablam was amazing. Kablam and All That were like the two best shows. Fuck, they need to revive Kablam. That was such a great show. I think they're doing a revival of All That, actually. Where is your card? You know, I should have done arts so I can do an arts change. The Thornberries gave us the best Nigel memes. I just hated the art. Like, all the characters looked ugly. I hated all the characters. Like, I know that was the art style, but I was just... they all look so ugly. Only random fact time. Haven't done one of those in a while. You know that Bill Gates lobbied and changed the car import law just so he could have his Porsche 959. I did not know that. He has a lot of power. What were the car import laws before that changed? Then he couldn't have a Porsche? Seems like a really mild request. Nostalgia stream. This is the show your age stream. I wish you had better NP gain, Abby. I really wish you had better NP gain. To be fair, it wasn't only him, it was also a couple of other rich guys. We must have our portions. Change this law. Oh, SWAT cats. Zoid was my favorite show on Toonami. With Liger Zero and all that. When it was airing, I used to love it. I think I used to have like a Liger toy, like a couple of them. Beast Wars was, I used to wake up every morning to watch Beast Wars. It's the only Transformers show I actually like. I don't care about any other Transformers except Beast Wars. Probably because I don't like cars. So the concept of them being cars is always just like, meh. Not a fan. But animals, I'm all about that. All states you can't import cars newer than 25 years, or if they don't meet a bunch of requirements. And they were like, fuck those laws. We want a Porsche. I did not watch Billy and Mandy. I didn't like those types of shows. It was too obscure and weird for me. Like that, Ren and Stimpy. The only really weird show that I watched that was like really out there conceptually was Freakazoid. Freakazoid was an amazing. Oh my god, I love Freakazoid. Another show that needs to make a revival. I think Freakazoid, if Freakazoid aired now, it would be perfect in this climate. Only got trash taste. What?
Oh. やはりワインは惑星ボジョレーさんに限る。ほう。宇宙のならず者がまた一人発見されたようだ。気をつけていくといい。
From my point of view, you have trash taste. Nina! What's up, Nina? No, Courage I did watch. Courage was really fun. I think Courage, I blame Courage for the reason why I like ghost stories so much now. Like, even to this day, sometimes I'll just go watch some random creepypastas and stuff. Like, listen to them while I go to sleep. Let's see if we get another. It's over, Oni. My anime has the high ground. Now let's take the guest Jane. We need Jade, and we'll bring Jack again with Seaside Luxury. Return slow. There's a lot of stuff that Courage did that totally bypassed the censors. It was way too scary for a kid's show. Bill Gates made so there's a show car exemption to the law so limited edition cars can get in. He also sent his 959 back to Germany so the Porsche we make it comply with Cali emission laws. The struggles of a rich man. If you count Creeps McPasta and, fuck, who's the other one I watch? Masquerade? Is it Masquerade? I listen to them. More recently, Creeps McPasta. Like, if there's nothing else for me to watch on YouTube, I'll just put on some creepypastas and let that roll in the background while I'm farming. Yo, the barber was scary as hell. Yes, Lazy Masquerade. There we go. Neil Yako, thank you for subscribing. Time to fight a bunch of Sigurds. We got this. We got Jane. Take care of business. Hey, only long time no see. What up, Akifumi? Welcome. It has indeed been a long time. Oh, there's 8 enemies. Oh, it's not fun. Only one server to have the high ground. Invulnerable attack. Arts buster about 5 turns crit gen. Imagine we did get an actual Star Wars collab though. I remember Bakugan. I never watched it, but I remember it airing. Bakugan I never watched. I never watched Duel Masters. It's going well, Akifumi. Very well, actually. We got some good rolls this morning, so I'm feeling good. How's it going with you? Just gonna heal you real quick. Do I read Komi-san? No, I do not. I know a lot of people do on the Discord, though. I just appreciate the memes. This is where you wish you had the servants necessary for the 3 turns with Ishtar. Nah, we got this. We got this. We just have to do it fast. I always hate using NP charging skills. And I already have full NP. We should get 50 stars from this, I hope. Well, probably not, because Ishtar will probably kill. I'm about to break up with you over Billy and Manny and Ren and Stimpy, but you stayed to encourage and Freakazoid. I never see anyone talk about Freakazoid anymore. I know, it's a really underappreciated show. Wish I had my NP skill back. Damn, we only have 25 stars. Is it worth using this skill right now? I did watch Animaniacs. Animaniacs was pretty good. Please don't kill Jane. Why do they always attack Jane? What the hell? Does she have some like hidden passive where people just randomly attack her all the time? Get some good rest in, County Gurus. Don't overstress yourself. You see that one Jane's animation is beating himself, people are ass. You mean the cheerleader one? Is the Star Wars collab not what was attempted with this event? It is. But it's not like actual Star Wars. I want a real Star Wars collab. I want actual Luke and Yoda in my gacha. I just found that there is a war happening in Fallout 76 between free-to-play and the ones who signed up for the... There are people who signed up for that $100 stupid thing. Jesus Christ. That'd be like, imagine if FGO did that. Imagine if NA released like a $100 premium pass or something. You get 5 extra quartz every month. Master Chief Servant, I'm down for that. Kylo Ren would earn them so much husband no money. Next mission, Pichu gets a Saber, and she grants herself class advantage versus Archer, so uses Zerker against her. Thanks for the heads up. I will do just that. I'll keep Ishtar though, and we'll use 2 Zerkers, and we'll throw Ku in the back. And we'll go in with Ishtar, Zerkers. Who are some good Zerkers? I could bring MHX. And another good Zerker that I have, I barely ever use. Let's go with go with Ibaraki, I guess. That works. If we did get an FGO Star Wars collab, the gacha for Slave Leia would be insane. The most money ever. Suddenly, FGO gets like a massive spike in downloads in NA. Doubles the player base. If you have any collab in the world, who would you want FGO to collab with? It can be a game, movie, anime, book, anything. If I'm allowed to be selfish, I'd probably want a Toho collab, to be honest. I'd want a Toho collab with Suika, Ramilia, and Patchouli in the gacha. Even though that would obviously never happen. And you can have aerial drive. Yeah, that works. At least 5 to 7 people in teddy bear costumes kept punching me. Alright, but I'm heading out. What time will Twitch stream be tomorrow? Around this time, well, 23 hours from now. So like 9 o'clock my time, it's 10:45 now. So like around this time tomorrow. A little earlier. About an hour earlier from now. So I'll see you there, Millhouse. We'll be doing Glass Staircase. Have a good night. Lady Ryuki, thank you for subscribing. Oh yeah, in case you guys didn't hear this from earlier in the stream, tomorrow we'll be doing a Halloween stream of Glass Staircase. Friday we'll be doing most likely Code Vein, because we're going to put the Patreon poll up, but I'm sure Code Vein will win again. So Code Vein Friday. Saturday is going to be karaoke stream, so we got a few streams this week. Massive streams every night. And she has break bars, that's nice. Chipping Amnesia the Dark Descent. Have we found out why Ishtar's an Avenger yet? I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the spirit or whatever that's possessing her. When do you plan on doing the FGO Halloween event? On Saturday while we're doing the karaoke stream. I'm definitely gonna die. Well, rip. I thought I was subscribed last month, so I get recommended all the time. It might have been YouTube unsubscribed you. YouTube does this random thing where it just unsubscribes people. Because it's YouTube. Beautiful. Perfect Ibaraki. I love you. You are miraculous, Ibaraki. Hanging in there. Clutch. Yes, I did get the Space Ishtar. That's my Space Ishtar. She's NP2. I didn't say when are you going to attempt to do the Halloween event. When are you actually going to do it? Don't you remember how little was done in the last karaoke stream? Listen, all that's left of the Halloween event is farming. We'll get through a lot of it during karaoke. Trust me. Alright. Calm down. Ibaraki did her job. Thank you, Ibaraki. So Hime no Saber, Hime both remind me of Orihime from Bleach because of the word Hime. There's no way you've gone through the missions yet for the Halloween event. No, but we're like 50 missions. I'm like 56 missions in. I'll practice myself. So for the most part, Hime does mean princess in Japanese. Also, chill with those crits, just in case. Yeah, she can change NP type with her skill. It's a very strong skill for a very strong servant. Every time I see Space Ishtar, I feel bad for Avenger Nobu. Don't worry, she'll get her buffs eventually, I'm sure. Maybe next year for the rerun. Maybe. I don't know. Or they could just leave her to the side and never give her a buff ever. Pretend she never happened. If they ever did add Obi-Wan, he would need to have a special passive where if he even fights MHX after it's a one-shot, but I would love if they did random servant traits and interactions like that. I feel like that would be a thing in FGO too. Hey, little Oscar, the grind goes well. We're just slowly making our way through Saber Wars 2. Ibaraki does not need a strengthening quest. She is perfectly fine. I'm sure she'll get one eventually, but she's fine. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I feel like if you do give Avenger Nobu a strengthening, it would have to be a huge... It would be like at least 2 strengthenings at once, because she needs a lot of help. There's no one quick fix for her. Obi-Wan gets a Samuel L. Jackson voice just to be ironic. Look at all these missions we completed. On a roll. Almost as many missions done as in NA. I love when a mission is completed as soon as you unlock it. It's beautiful. It's a great feeling. Ooh, we can buy one of these. Which one should I buy? I can afford all of them, I think. Was that 240, 70? No, we can't afford all of them. We can afford a good amount of them. Let's take the toughest one first, because we're badasses like that. How to beat Billy? You mean that story battle against Billy? Well, the first turn I used my invincibility skill. Second turn I stunned him, and then the third turn we just killed him with a crit. So you would have to stun him. I would recommend using the battle suit, using Ishtar's second skill for the invincibility so you don't get hit with NP. Then turn 2, you should have enough NP charge to Noble Phantasm on turn 3. It should work out. Yeah, you should have enough NP charge to Noble Phantasm on turn 3, and he should be on his last break bar. Oh wait, we can afford one more of these. Let's go for 110. And now we're poor. Do I agree Tomoe is best waifu? I do not agree with Tomoe is best waifu because we have Nero right there. I think MHX's new buff is she just has like a 20% or 30% attack up. I want Ibaraki to have a strengthening where she gives a bonus to Shuten. That'd be cute, just like Kuro and Ilya. That'd be pretty cute. Those wanted posters unlock random challenge, like unlock extra missions where it's like one-on-one fights, I think. And like we just unlocked this one, we're up against a Saber. So I'm gonna throw in you, put you in the back. Actually, we'll leave MHX there, we'll put in another archer. Let's do our tried and tested strategy of using Atlanta with Kaleidoscope for that quick 50 stars. No, Kaleidoscope. There we go. Perfecto. Is Semiramis worth it? If you don't have a good assassin, then yes. If you have somebody like Cleo or Shuten already, then no. Semiramis is good. She's not great, but she's good for farming, and she has like a buster resist down skill, so that's really good for like if you're using her with other buster servants. She can be kind of like a good semi-support. So I don't think she's as good as Cleo or Shuten, but she's good enough. So you can, I'd recommend picking her up if you don't have them. Fuck, this won't kill. I mean, this. Fuck it. Should do good damage. Ideally, we can 3-turn this. What if Obi-Wan had a reality model that recreated Mustafar? Okay, so that's that. Let's give this to you. We'll do that. And then do... I hope this... I don't know if this will break your break bar though. I hope this breaks your break bar. If not, rip. Probably won't. Okay, maybe. Perfect. Yes, Jane is a cheerleader. Oh, fuck you. Thanks for having me build up all my NP for no reason, you asshole. And this is why I hate Caesar. I'll make her cheerleading my ringtone. How much you want to bet they all do that? Every time you break their break bar, they're just all gonna do that shit where they brain your NP. Bro, Wu did the same thing in Garthia, you don't hate her. Yeah, but Wu's the cute loli. Caesar is as far removed from the concept of being a cute loli as you can possibly be, so he does not get special treatment that Wu gets. And you kill MHX right away. Okay, fuck off. Do they always target the third slot or something? I feel like whoever's in the back row is getting targeted unnaturally. Like, whoever's sitting in that third spot just gets fucking wrecked constantly. See? Can you stop aiming for the third slot, please, you fucking asshole? I should stun you right now. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just need some NP charge. Please give me enough. I know your NP charges, your NP gain is not great, but good, that's good enough. You're getting bodied. No. He was just being a dickhead and making this fight a lot longer than it had to be. The end result was always going to be the same. He just decided to make it tougher on himself by draining my NP. Caesar is a cute loli, you just don't know yet. As a fact that Caesar needs a strengthening since he was power creep by both Iskander and Napoleon. I mean, Napoleon's a 5-star though. And if you're talking about the 5-star Iskander, and I think he's fine as a 3-star. He's still a decent support. He gives crit buffs too. So he's like a good budget crit support for quick teams. He's fine. I can't believe hero proof still exists. Jesus Christ. They still give heroes proof as a reward for things. I don't remember a servant ever requiring heroes proof in like the past 2 years. I didn't get any moratorium.
Oh. やはりワインは惑星ボジョレーさんに限る。去年は過去最高の出来だったが、今年はその
It would make more sense if Caesar's NP was more like Iskander's and some like a Roman legion or something. Yeah, it would. It doesn't really make sense that his NP is just slashing at somebody. I like the new Ishtar, aka Rin's NP. It looks really cute. Really awesome. I love it. So you want new mats and new event? Here, take a hero's proof. Exactly, like, come on. You know how many eggs I need for Ishtar right now? Give me some eggs. Neo Burn! What's up? We need 200... What, just to enter here we need 200? That's bullshit. Oh, there's a mystery class. I don't like this. Watch this mystery class be fucking... watch it be a foreigner. Watch it be a foreigner. Let's see if I can get a Jane. Let's raise our ninja's Jane here. I want as much power as they can get. No. Alright, let's get Jane. I'm gonna keep this team. I'm really scared about what this question mark thing is. I'm thinking it's a foreigner. So I'm just gonna throw... It could be a mistake. I'm gonna throw Melt back here. Just in case it is a foreigner. Take this off of you. And put Someday in Summer on you. There we go. Just in case. Okay, this one is either Toda, Saber the Archer, or Salem, Saber the Berserker. Really? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, but Saber the Archer is such a bullshit. Or it's Martha Saber, of course! With 2 break bars. Quick damage. Wait, did she know? Saber. I'm about to just bring Berserkers to all these fights. Hopefully she transforms into a rider then. Oh man. I'll wait till I get a quick chain. That means she's gonna become a ruler. Well, we'll have an Avenger, we're fine. Can you? Why are they always attacking her? Only you're fucked. I like how every fight I get in, the response is just, I'm fucked. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of fucked, though. Is she weak to quick, or is it she's strong against quick? Quick attacks. Or she nullifies quick damage. Do you outright nullify quick damage? Is that what I'm reading? Ask myself for a night only. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Nina. Have a good night. Sent you a picture of what I made for Halloween tomorrow. Alright, I'll take a look. Take a good night rest. Well, let's test this and see. I need to NP with you at some point. Either this is going to do a lot of damage, or it's going to do no damage. Let's find out. If we lose, yeah, we can always just come back. I think this is going to do no damage. I think she nullifies. Oh no, she does take damage real quick. Okay, good. And ruler time. Why do they always target the third slot? What up, Seal? Her attack is up and her crit rate is up. Is there any kind of chain I can make over here? I can make a buster chain, but there's not really a point in that. Please, please don't kill MH. Matter of fact, MHX, use your skills. I don't trust that she won't kill you. And you use evade, just in case. MHX Ultra about to explode. Yeah, she's gonna hit MHX Ultra for like approximately 5 million damage this turn. They always hit the third slot. Go ahead, hit the rider. Woo! Get curved. All right. Next move. Because I don't want to be crit to death right now. Ishtar's AoE. It was nice knowing you, except it wasn't. What servants do you think should get MHX treatment for buffs? Well, definitely Nobu, but also Nobu Avenger, and who else would need a lot of buffs? Like, I guess if we're just talking 5 stars and 4 stars. Artoria Ruler could probably use kind of that kind of treatment, like maybe 2 or 3 buffs. Have I seen Bakemonogatari? I've only seen the first season of Bakemono and Nisemono. I haven't seen anything past that. Saber War is greater than the new Star Wars. Yes, MHX Ultra managed to survive. I still say Joltra's better than Avenger Nobu. You and everyone else in the world. Avenger Nobu is still is very lacking. She needs a lot of buffs. Why Summer Artoria? She's perfectly fine. I mean the ruler one, not the archer one. She's alright. She's not. She doesn't really. She does very. Like, her damage is very low. Considering that she's a buster ruler. I just feel like I don't see where her place is in the meta. She just does nothing. Just shuffles your cards for you. I need to kill another assassin or berserker. Yes, I remember the toothbrush scene. No amount of buffs can fix Bentoria's base stats. Give her some kind of like insane buster buff. Like it's a buster slash NP slash attack buff or something. What I need is Hokusai and Abby here. Abby. Actually, I wonder if I can 3-turn this. I could probably 3-turn this fight. Hold on, let me see. Oh, and I would need another. Well, Can I 3-turn this fight? I'm pretty sure I can 3-turn this fight. Let's do. Fuck it, for shits and giggles, we'll go with you. And just give you. Kaleidoscope. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can 3-turn all these fights, but still. And give you Kaleidoscope. Okay. Actually, you can take this one. You can have that one. Yeah, that's fine. Or rather, no, let's go this one. There you go. Yeah. It's possible to lose with Tamamo Kurojan. That team seems pretty unbeatable. Face Arjuna in Lost Belt 4, and you'll have your answer. Or not even. Face Horse Student in Lost Belt 3, and you'll have your answer. Yeah, Dante's is better than Avenger Nobu. When will we know for sure what day the Christmas rerun starts? I heard it was on the 12th. I think if Savior's still here. I don't know if he's still here. But I heard it was on the 12th because there was a maintenance, like a longer maintenance that day. So probably November 12th. And it would make sense because the rerun in JP was November 15th. So we'll stick to that, like, yeah, it's on the 12th. One more Kaleidoscope and I got my third max limit broken Kaleidoscope, which I need. Forever 3-turning will be no problem for me. Team comps will never matter again. Oh, look at that beautiful 50% NP refund. Oh, it's so precious. Now the question becomes, whose NP do I use here? Let's go with Hokusai. Let's see how much damage Hokusai does. New Ishtar is very, very good. She can change her NP card type, and she has a ton of damage. She does more damage than even Dante's. Yeah, Avenger Nobu and Gorgon have a lot of similarities between the two of them. What up, Chihuahua? Triple maximum broken kaleidoscope is a dream? Yes. It's a dream I hope to achieve one day. Let's see. What up, Zria? Yes, Ishtar can be good with Merlin, Scotty, and Tamamo because of this skill right here where I can change it to quick. And now my NP is a quick NP. And now she's going to proceed to do approximately 7 trillion damage with her Noble Phantasm. Yeah, 570,000. Even if you take out that bonus for the event, that's 250,000 damage, or more than 250,000 damage, just from her own buffs.
スコアの確認に来たのかね。しかし、それにしても賞金稼ぎとは。ほう。宇宙のならず者がまた一人発見されたようだ。気をつけていくといい。
I don't know if I should be buying more of these wanted poster things or saving that Artorium for this. I'm guessing I should be saving it for this. You're making it very hard to not go for another 10 roll since you keep using that in phase. You know what I should be doing is I should be farming for Artorium, so I should be going for this. And I should swap in my own Arturia for more Artorium. But I think there'll be a part 2 of the free servant. I think there'll be a part 2, because there's a lot of assets. I think like there's an asset for a character that doesn't show up yet. Maybe it's because it's story locked. I don't know. But I feel like there will be a part 2, but I don't think there'll be a free servant. I think part 2 will be like maybe another 5-star. Possibly. Or 4-star. More likely. What Ishtar variant has the most defenseless anus? Probably Ryder. She has no defensive skills. I already told you the 5-star being added is Obi-Wan. Well then, there goes my wallet. What if instead of every event currency we give Tokyomi's Azoth dagger? It would be thematic. Hokusai. Another servant I must roll for an NA. So I can do bonkers shit like this. Quick NP again. The damage modifiers on the NP change too, so your quick NP is going to be your strongest one. Because that's a 600% damage modifier. So basically, you're gonna have Rin has the choice of, or Ishtar. Well, I guess you could just say Rin. Ishtar has the choice of having her NP just do a shit ton of damage, getting some mediocre refund on her NP, not really a lot, but just a little bit of refund on her NP. Or if you have a Buster Chain, you could potentially do a Brave Buster Chain and have like a ridiculously strong extra attack because of the buff. But I guess most of the time you're going to want to go for that quick NP, assuming you get the buff from your third skill. Yes, Jack and Hassan are still top tier assassins in JP, but Kama is probably number one. I'd say Jack and Kama are tied for number one. Hassan kind of is not as good as Jack and Kama right now. Still really good, just not as good as Jack and Kama. I have not watched Beyblade, actually. I saw like the first original Beyblade and that's it. Please do an all Ishtar team. What grade would you give Ishtar? I have no idea. I haven't played with her enough. She's one of the more complex servants. A bare minimum, probably a B+, if probably closer to A. She seems like one of those servants that's gonna take a while to get used to it. Like all the things that she can do, because she can do so many ridiculous things. Like, I haven't even used her in a team with Scotty or Tamamo yet, or Merlin. Also, what up, Moogle? Like, I can imagine if I had Scotty on this team. Oof. Her NP would do so much fucking damage. Actually, let's try it next round. We'll swap in Scotty from the back and see if we can do a ton of damage with my NP. See, now my NP should do considerably less damage. Paint me like one of your octopi. Taking Scotty from the back, I like it. Yes, it's an A+ plan. Still a lot of fucking 508,000 damage. Alright, let's try that again, but with Scotty, assuming I get my buff to quick. What are skills on your Scotty? You can just return this with Scotty to Brown Ishtar. My Scotty skills are not. You know my skills. You know my skills by now. Savior. She's like 777, I think. Wait, where's... Oh, here. Fuck, I'm getting points from this. Oh, well, whatever. For the sake of science, we shall take out Arturia and put you in. Oh no, they're 888. Look at that. I leveled her up to 888. Doing my job. I never changed my Mystic code this whole time. Well, makes sense. I have to use the swap in for now. Calamity Jane is top tier. She's an amazing archer. Her third skill alone just makes her ridiculously good. Redonkulously good. But on top of that, she does some really good damage and has some good NP gain. Oh yeah, like Dr. Saber says, even though Buster cards do the most damage with the card modifier, the NP modifier is a lot lower. It's 300%, whereas a quick card has 600%. So a quick card NP modifier is going to be twice as strong. And Arcs is 450, I believe. What's her third? You mean Jane's? Jane's third skill, if you have 50 stars, it increases your ally's buff success rate by... Any one ally you pick is targetable. Increase their buff success rate by 40%. Critical damage by 40% for 3 turns. Star absorption rate by 1500% for 3 turns. You also grant them evasion for 1 turn. They also ignore invincibility for 3 turns. And you charge their NP by 20%. So all those effects if you have 50 stars. It doesn't consume the stars either. It just activates if you have 50 stars. So basically, if you throw her in there with like Atlanta and you Noble Phantasm, or you have like Mozart use his Star Bomb skill or something, you just get every buff in the game. There's all the buffs. And that time, the only thing that activated was my quick buff. Thank God. Just curious, is Nanda still have the strongest quick buff in the game at 50%? Yes. Yes, she does. I don't think is... Wait, what's Scotty's? Is Scotty's also 50%? I forget. Alright, let's see how much damage this does. And just for the hell of it, with the Scotty buffs. Almost 1,000,000 damage! Holy fuck! Almost 1,000,000! Probably would have been 1,000,000 if I had 10-10-10 skills. Oh, you're fucking ridiculous amounts of damage. That's a lot of damage. No, she's a Avenger.
宇宙のならず者がまた一人発見されたようだ。気をつけてゆくといい。
That's with the bonus, but even if you take off the bonus, that's 450,000 damage. And that's not double Scotty. Imagine if it was double Scotty. Whew. Whew. Or some sick shit like double Scotty and then you swap in Woo or whatever. What do I need? I need a run. We could just bring an alter ego for this. Or yeah, if I had Black Grail on. That was all I had on was Kaleidoscope, so I was not getting any damage buff from my CEs. Ooh, imagine double Scotty with Black Grail. Double Merlin and Nightingale. Oof. Yeah, she's gonna put up some bonkers numbers. You also did the comp wrong. Then right, was it even more since consecutive NPs make the NP next NP? You mean because of the overcharge effect? Actually, is Woo's buff better than Atlantis for quick? Does Woo, it buffs quick and attack, right? I forget if it's 2030 or 2020. I kind of just want to stick with you. Let's stick with you and we'll throw in an alter ego here too. Let's throw in... There. 20 attack and 20 quick. No, then Atlantis is stronger. Just 20 times 20, 20% buff. Try like 42, 43. Riders. Poor Oki to alter. One day you'll get a buff. And Ishtar's NP has return NP damage boost attached as overcharge, making it so if you loop with her, return NP on wave 3 does ridiculous damage. That does make sense. Who's the strongest single target Saber in JP? Either Bride or Benny Enma. I think Benny Enma, well, if you have the traits, definitely Benny Enma. Yes, MHX did get a buff. I think it's like 30% attack buff. Doesn't Okitan count? For which I want Okita Ultra to get a buff. Whose NP hits harder, Tomoe's or Kuro's? Well, assuming you have NP5 Kuro than her, because unless you have an NP5 Tomoe, but at the same NP level, Tomoe. But for most of the time, since you're gonna have an NP5 Kuro and probably like an NP1 or 2 Tomoe, then Kuro. But yeah, Tomoe hits harder at the same NP level. Oh fuck, got hit by a fucking asteroid. Can we do double comma? No, that'll get confusing. Well, since Semi's gonna be out soon, let's do Semi. I know that feel, farming an NA and JP at the same time. I'm juggling this event with the NA event. Everybody stay fucking calm. We were just hit by an asteroid. By a cosmic boar. Oh, he's literally called Cosmo Boar. Can I one-shot you? Let's see. No, I definitely can't, but we'll try anyway. It's a boar. Why aren't you using Ku? He loves hunting. Do we need gacha Cs for the NA event? Not really. You should have enough time, and the shop CEs do make farming easier since it spawns more enemies. Ugh, I hate these things. Why is there a boar in space? What? You've never been hit by a space boar before? Why can't we get like fucking aliens? It costs too much. They would have to make new sprites. They only make new sprites for new singularities. Outside of that, they won't make any new sprites. Alright, you need to chill. I wonder how long until Space Ishtar tokens come out. I'm sure they're already in the making. Best current NA servants for future proofing. Caster of Nightless City. trying to remember who's out in NA, who's going to be better in the future. Well, Skabe Hime just came out. She's going to be better in the future. MHX evidently is going to get a lot of buffs. Brynhilde, once she gets her buff. Beowulf, once he gets his buff. Alright. What else do I have left to do? Some missions. And some more stuff from the shop. We could actually buy a couple more of these wanted posters. Give me that. And give me that. I love Mary. She's so upbeat and happy. Or Mary Jane. I love Jane. She's so upbeat and happy. Actually, can I can buy these craft essences too. Give me this and give me this. This event went by so fast for me. I've already finished. Jesus, how do you finish so many missions so quickly? I love the CE. Yugioh and Steno don't get enough love. Also, that hand placement. Alright. I think we're going to end it here for now. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. I got to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But if you guys aren't on Twitch yet, make sure you head over to Twitch. We're going to be streaming The Glass Staircase tomorrow for Halloween. It's a nice little... It's a new game, but it's modeled after a PS1 era horror game, so like Silent Hill and the original Resident Evil, so make sure you're there for that. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Friday, we're going to do our Code Vein stream, so again on Twitch. And Saturday is going to be a karaoke stream, so be there for that. Until then, see you guys tomorrow. Good night.